as you rightly mentioned, there is a consistent growth in petrochemical, either utilization and downstream industries. It is continuously growing. India also is growing very fast. If you see as on today, fifth largest economy, third largest purchasing power parity. Another 2 years time or 3 years time maximum, India will become third largest economy. Our Honorable Prime Minister is promoting and in a big way, not only one or two sectors, overall development of the country. Now growth rate is very impressive. Even people are projecting by 2028 incremental growth rate. Compared to any other country, India will be the highest. So with all these things, again, petrochemicals is growing at the rate of CAGR 7.3%. Even in India, it is growing better than that. So by even contributors for India, 6% to GDP, 5 million people employment, investments also 87 billion, and also by 2040, around 1 trillion industry. These are all very important notable points. As on today, we are having Visakhapatnam, SPCL, and also now BPCL is coming to Ramayapatnam. That is what we are working with them. Already started around 90,000 crores. And if they bring partners, it will be better than that. So if you can see in all round, petrochemical is inevitable. But sustainability, how to go for innovation, and also creativity, downstream industries, how far we can reach. We have to balance long term, short term. Some people may have some doubts about green energy is coming. Is there any impact? According to me, there won't be much impact. Parallelly, either green energy and also petrochemical will move forward. That is what is showing as on today. So that is where, for me, personal gain is employment, contribution to my GSDP, and also economy will boost. That is the work we are doing now. Once port BPCL is coming, then port will be viable. Then that port will become Ramayapatnam will become a township itself. We are having sea coast, nearly 1,000 kilometers. As on today, 5-6 good ports are there. Another 3 ports are under construction. Around 10 ports will come. For petrochemicals, compulsorily port is necessary. So next one is not only BPCL, petrochemical, and also other industry will come. Then automatically that ecosystem will emerge. That is the biggest advantage we are going to gain. That's why we are promoting, not only promoting, but they are also showing interest. Andhra is the best. I am very happy. It is a win-win situation. In green energy, green hydrogen, I am very happy to inform India is taking lead. People are talking. Now green hydrogen, they started, they are working. Even one more company, Greenco, they are back and they are having green energy. Now they are going for green hydrogen downstream, ammonia, other areas. Then people will think, where is the market? How to go? There is market. Is it affordable or not? There is another question mark. So with all these things, what I wanted to impress everybody, originally around 10 years back or maximum 15 years back, solar power 15 rupees, 16 rupees unit, prohibitive cost. Then nobody used to talk about it. Around again 2014, we thought innovative ways. How to reduce the cost, go for scaling. Then we have gone in a big way, solar, wind, all these things. Around 2018, I announced unit cost will come down around 1 rupee 50 paisa to 2 rupees. Today, around 2 rupees, 2 rupees 30 paisa, 40 paisa, it has come. One story I will tell you. When telecom revolution, at that time I was responsible, I gave Vajpayee ji to go for deregulation of telecommunication sector in India. Then he agreed, he has deregulated, transformed the sector. At that time, ordinary phone, 20,000 rupees, luxurious. Then I met Dhirubhai Ambani ji. I met him, I told him, technology is fast changing. Either as on today, news channels are coming. It will go to satellite. From there it is coming. Voice is coming through BSNL lines. Data is coming differently. Tomorrow convergence is coming. All voice, video, or text, everything will come automatically. Bandwidth, if you seek fiber, Originally, we used to use copper. People used to cut it and melt it and sell. That is more profitable. Now, fiber has come. Because of fiber, there is no need to have any raw material. Only we have to ignite little power. Then he started this industry. Then he announced at that time $5 billion US. From 20,000 to 2,000 rupees it has come. Drastic reduction prices because of scaling and technology and manufacturing. That is how green hydrogen is a necessity. There is no other way. But how to reduce cost, how to create ecosystem, it is our duty for innovators to innovate.